Hello internet friends, Napyet here. This is Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's a medieval role-playing game, very historically based, so no orcs, no dragons. Going kind of for a more realistic take on fantasy role-playing. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to playing through this game. I'm going to play it in a very relaxed way, a little bit different to some of my other videos which are heavily edited. As this is a blind playthrough, there'll be minimal editing, and I'm going to take my time with it and a very relaxed kind of playthrough. So that's what you can expect with this. The graphics are pretty great, aren't they? The environments. Apparently this was really a thing, you know, we think of the Lord of the Rings and stuff like that, the very gritty earth tones and browns and greys, but bright colours, like the knights there, you know, were a thing in medieval times, I think, you know, and we perhaps think of this more gritty Hollywood look. Not necessarily. Maybe these are all the people like the... It's just where they put all the rejects who have no fashion sense.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Henry is me, I think.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the
Slap
edge.
on the ass there, for good luck. They're in love, bless them. This guy, why did people move, like posing behind the way he was moving there? Moving his arms like that. He's got a wrecking sword.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Oh. Mother, for God's sake, just trying to sleep.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing.
She doesn't look old enough to be a mother, does she?
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Quit nagging.
It wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
So obviously the accents, I feel very at home in this game. They're all in the... His father has that northern accent. The narrator has the kind of Sean Bean-esque northern accent. So I feel very at home in this game. We got our first quest. An unexpected visit.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Wouldn't you like to know? We were chatting in the tavern. By means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, not to worry. All characteristics can be further developed without limitations. That's cool. I was dancing. Well, I don't dance. Are we role-playing this character, or am I thinking what is a reflection of me in real life? I think I will go with... I was with Bianca. Oh, vitality. And I was working in the forge. I think I was chatting in the tavern, probably. Not going to help me much with combat, but there you go.
Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and, well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Oh, plot. Why would I be interested in sword fighting, Mother? Matthias was teaching me archery. I was with Bianca. Well, I think to get her off my case, I will say that I was with Bianca, because she's not going to press then, is she? for information.
I was with Bianca. Do you want a blow-by-blow account of everything we did? What's this, an interrogation?
All right, all right.
I like the
Sorry,
character.
son. It's just that I worry about you.
Thanks, Ma, but I'm not 4 years old.
I know.
They've got
Hal.
that slight Deadeye
You've
thing
grown up
going
in
on,
front
but
of my
generally
eyes.
speaking,
It's hard to get
attractive.
used to it.
you know, character models. Have my friends been here? I'm hungry. Go to the sword fighting lesson. Oh yes, we need to learn the sword fighting. I think I'm not gonna. I'm hungry. Feed me, mother. Make me bacon sandwich. Is Pa angry at me? Do you need help? Have my friends been here? Let's get some information. Who are my friends?
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking
Matthew and
for me?
Fritz. Okay.
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere as usual.
Oh, leave it be, mother.
Mother.
You're nearly a grown man, Hal. Father will pass the fort on to you one day soon. You've been courting that Bianca for months now.
Bianca.
Why do you have to keep wasting your time with those two layabouts? They're nothing but trouble.
I love the fact that they're all from the north of England. I wonder if they'll do the thing where, you know, all the nobles have an upper class accent and all the peasants have the northern accent. That's the usual accent. That's the usual trope. Is Pa angry at me?
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
I'll go and
Good.
help the guy.
He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Has anyone ever said that in reality? I've never heard anyone say that any kind of ache when it's... Oh, yes, I have. Someone, yeah, a person whose shoulder ached when it was cold. What an interesting observation in a Let's Play. Do you need help, Mother?
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Right, I'll go and help Dad then. And I'm hungry because you do have to feed yourself in this game.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help
Excellent,
yourself.
excellent. Okay, I'm ending this dialogue. Let's move around. Yes, I know, WASD.
Lord Almighty.
WASD keys, left. I've done a little bit of control. Left alt is my walk command. Interact with E. Yes. Well, let's have a look at this world and this game a little bit. Nice music. Oh, little motes of dust coming through the windows. Oh, and there's our garden. What are we growing, I wonder? What do we grow? Always wondered, like in these days, how much of a farm would you need in order to support like a family of 3 in this case? Love it. Looks great. Can I take... I've got 2 pieces of cheese. Can I take some apples, please? Sit down. Oh, cool. Great. I don't think there's a third person mode. I think it's all first person.
I feel quite hungry.
Oh, well, I'm going to feed you. Can't do that while sitting. Okay. Inventory. I. So how do I eat? I eat with E. Oh, weapons, armor. Green shirt, old boots, a red scarf. Tight olive hose. I like the way the character looks. And I like his voice as well. So much of getting into a game is like whether you like the character instinctively. Do I hold down E maybe? There we go. Yeah. So I'll eat some cheese. I got whatever trunk keys. Where's the trunk, I wonder? Get the hell up, boy. I wonder if I can change... Well, I won't mess around with keys while I'm actually recording. Let's pretend like we've actually learnt something from previous games we might have recorded. Certain things you can leave until after you record. Okay. 3 apples. Cheese. Okay. Well, I'm looking... Aha. Here is a trunk. Let's use our... Did I use the trunk keys there? Nails for Teresa. A bandage. And a marigold decoction. Decoction? I've never heard that word before. Item info. What is that? Within 1 minute will cure light wounds or dispel hangover effects. Oh, okay. So, I mean, that is a potion, isn't it? Really? Kind of like a potion. Don't know how historically accurate that is. We might as well take all. Come on. Let's use our gamer skills to predict what will be in this game. I imagine there will be quests, there will be fighting, and there will be stories. I think that's a pretty good guess. No carpet. Don't need carpets. Not in this day and age. Aha! Here's the larder. How much open? Why wouldn't I take the apple? Oh, did I steal that? I think it said steal. Stealing from my own family, surely. Huh. Okay. Well, maybe this is set aside for winter, eh? I'm not supposed to have it at this time of year. Alright, let's not take all the family's food. We know where to come if we're desperate. Let's go and see Father. Father? We potentially use that as a weapon. Lovely music. Oh! This is the world. Wow. Pot of stew. I ate from the pot. Cook item. Deal with fire. Okay, let's just experiment. Press E, deal with fire. What does that mean? I dealt with the fire there. Perhaps it was slightly unsettled. It was kind of a nervous fire, and I kind of calmed it down. I dealt with it. What? Well, we could plant more here. I know I've only been in this world for 2 seconds, but I can already see how we're not using this space effectively, Mother. Right, Dad's up here, isn't he? Let's go and say hello. Oh, I just see what we're... Ooh, water. Wash yourself. Let's have a wash. You won't get any cleaner washing in a trough. Right. Okay. What on earth are we growing? Vines, grapes, maybe? Olives, figs. Looks very nice. Wow, it looks like a world I'm very familiar with. Very, very familiar landscape from. Like, if you come from the UK, could be somewhere in the UK, but more heavily wooded. Hi, Dad.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Persuasion. Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impression you want to make on them. You can simply use speech, which, however, is influenced by the reputation you have at that moment with the person you're talking to. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount, so the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are, together with your reputation, can make a big difference. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you and will also be more willing to assign risky tasks to you. That's influenced mainly by your strength, weapons and equipment, and bloodstains. That's really interesting. You sometimes rely on money to do the talking for you. Just have to agree on a persuasive sum. Bribing people works in the same way as shopping. See trading. Special cases, you can try any of Henry's other skills. Horsemanship. It's not only the manner of persuasion that's important, but also the specific offer. Because sometimes it's not enough to just choose according to your higher characteristics. You have to really read what Henry is going to say. Okay, thank you. Good to know. Different approaches work on different people. You won't intimidate a tough brawler easily, and no matter how well you dress, you won't impress the nobility easily. That's good. That's because Henry's abilities aren't simply assigned a universal value, but compared with the abilities of his counterpart. You can see the values of the various abilities in the game under the corresponding icons. You can always see your own abilities. Your counterpart's abilities are visible if you someone you know well or you're skilled at reading people. Right, let's have a look at this. So your money, the amount you have to pay, total speech skill level, the level of your reputation with your counterpart, and then okay, charisma skill, total strength skill, charisma. It's not just about stats. The outcome is influenced by other factors, e.g. your reputation, whether you're dirty or bleeding. If you can't outdo the nimble tongue of a merchant, for example, you may want to poison him a little first, and then he will be easy to persuade, or you lead a guard away from his friends, he'll be easy to scare. Well, that is very in-depth. Very in-depth indeed. Okay, thank you for that. Right. So basic persuasion would be to say, I had to do something. Sorry, I wanted to have a look around. And we don't know our father well enough to know what's going to work on him in the bottom left there. Really. But I have a good reputation with him. Sorry, I wanted to have a look around. Well, I guess that is the highest stat. Now I'm going to go for the highest stat. I won't be ordered around. I'm not going to say that. Sorry, I had something to do. It's too vague. Yeah, let's go for that one. Sorry, I wanted to have a look around.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
Hal, my boy, when are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
Okay.
I'll need some money then.
Give some cash, Dad.
Yeah, that's the other
Spending
thing.
money.
Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before.
Swine.
Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Right.
Sure I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop
Obviously.
off at the tavern on
We
your
need
way
the
home.
ale.
I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Rightio. Most of your quests can be completed in different ways. Eloquence can help win friends. An inconspicuous person can totally avoid trouble, and if you'd rather not beat around the bush, violence can be a solution. New codex entry. Oh, here we go. We're into the menus. Rightio. Throughout the game, people will often ask you to carry out various objectives. You can find information about the objectives in the quest log. On the left-hand side is a list of all the quests divided into separate categories. Okay. Activities are things you can do at any time. Completed quests. So, quest log. It's really good. I've been playing some retro games, you know, and unexpected visit. Going back to the days when you had to keep notes of everything was kind of tiresome. Sometimes you look back on those days with rose-tinted glasses, but the idea that notepad by the side of the PC. I mean, sometimes, but it's so convenient. You can find all the information about the quest in the log. Yes, for clarity, they are also indicated on the map. Tio. So, where am I? Where am I? Oh, skeletons. I'm here. I'm here. Yes, that's me. Okay, so A is buy a bag of charcoal. So we need to go where first? B. Buy a bag of charcoal. Buy ale. Let's get the debt. We're turning left. I can punch. I know that. Wallop. Well, let's hope we can just talk to the guy. If you've got a debt, you've got to pay it. Oh, well, look at this stinky horse. Discovered a trader. That's a smelly one. We don't want that one. We want that one. Good stuff. Let's see. You see on the map there in the compass? So he's probably inside that house. Ah, is this him? Kunesh, yes. Hello, Kunesh. Fade to black in a dialogue sort of scene when you click on
I'll
them.
be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
I want me money, man. Give me the money. Father sent me for the money.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
What a git. Pay for the tools at least. Pay the lot. Pay for the... oh, no. We want everything. Pay the lot.
I knew you'd be trouble. Father says if you don't pay up, he'll come here himself and hammer those nails into your hairy arse.
I'd like to see him try. Fuck off, you bastard, or your old man will be pulling those nails out of you.
I'm going to get this guy. You can expect a visit from... Debts must be paid. Let's try and do this ourselves. Pay, you drunkard. Debts must be paid. I'd like to see him try. I don't have the option to use like the middle one, and I can't remember what that is. Anyway, let's try that.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off.
God.
Booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel.
Rub that.
It's no wonder you're
might
short
be
of
raw.
coin.
Raw
But a
emotion.
debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore.
I knew that wouldn't
How
work.
dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then.
Come on then, you swine. Oh, jeez. Combat slash. Strong. Slower strike with a weapon. Hook. Strong. Slower hand strike. Stab. Faster. Weaker weapon strike. Kick. It's F. Tab. Lock on opponent. Switch to next opponent. Unlock is left shift. Block is Q. Okay, block is Q. Choose an attack direction, forward, sideways. You can attack from a grayed out. You can't attack from a grayed out direction. Stamina. If an opponent's strike hits your armor, block it. It will cost you stamina. When your stamina is completely depleted, you won't be able to defend. Attacking will also deplete stamina health. Cover yourself badly in armor. Weak strikes will wound you. Heavy wounds will lead to bleeding. Bleeding will lead to death. Rightio. Icon that will notify when you're bleeding. Opponent. Where's my opponent? Shows roughly how much health your opponent has left. The more wounded he is, the slower he'll attack. Alright, let's just get into this now. Oh, missed. Shit. Get. Ah.
God damn!
Oh. Ah, shit. Ah, block. Oh, dear. Block, man.
Oh dear, did that hurt?
Mm.
You'll get what for.
Ha, blocked him. Get. Oh, he's kicking me.
Now.
Go on, throw another punch and I'll crack you. Kick. Shit. Shit off. Oh no. This is not gonna... I'm not doing very well here. How is he doing that?
Now you're done. Coppertele.
Right, you asshole. I'm not sure about the Ow, asshole. I don't know if I hold down to block or I just tap it.
You're going to cry.
I'm just pushing. I'm just bloody button mashing at this stage. Come on, kick him. Get lost, you asshole. Oof, he's too tough for me. Okay.
You had it coming, you pup. And your old man can fuck off too.
Shit, I failed. Ooh, you can always see your health in the red bar. Health also determines maximum level of stamina. Henry routinely heals himself with the aid of food and sleep. For more accurate cases, potions. Right, let's see the effect of that. If I have failed... I have to take back the things he didn't pay for, or find some other way to get the money he owes. I can't just let it go. Finally. Alright, well, let's figure this out now. Go to mother, she'll patch you up. Mom, he beat the shit out of me. So, you know, I was pressing middle mouse there, but I couldn't really tell. Because you don't lift your hands up to block, do you? So it's hard to tell if you're actually... It will all become clear. It's always confusing when you first start, isn't it? Don't know what's going on with it all. I like that. I like the white bit is painted. Ma'am. Mom. Ow. Ow.
Ma? Ma. I'm hurt. It won't stop bleeding.
Oh,
What a great
now,
start.
Stop squealing like a baby and show me that. There you are, good as new.
Thanks.
You ought to learn to do that yourself.
Right.
Thanks, Ma.
Alright, we're going back up again. Hope Dad didn't see me. I'm going to sneak through here. He's not. He's too busy working, so he hasn't seen me flee back with my tail between my legs. How was the guy? I wonder how the guy was grabbing me and like kneeing me. I think it's something to do with directions. I wasn't being very directional there in my commands. I was just hitting left mouse and right mouse and then trying to block. So, well, I can't get on until I've done this because I don't have any money, do I? No, 0 gold. So, I've got to find another way. Let's see what this guy is doing. If there are any other ways into his house. I'll ransack his house. It's around there, look. Alright, so while he's distracted, I'm going to go and try and get in his house and steal all the crap. Oh! Oh. Nope. Don't try to cut corners in life. Make sure you're going in the right direction. Oh, there he is. Look at him. Knob. Right, so I am sneaking now. You're in a private area. Shh. Be quiet. There's a lockbox there. People don't like you go where they're not supposed to. If you enter their houses, they'll just warn you at first or call. Right, well, gotta be quick. Where do you keep your money? It's not obvious. Oh, a lock
locked
chest.
chest.
Need a lockpick.
I'll need a lockpick to get into that.
Well, let's...
Fritz might have one.
Yeah. Well, this guy might have a key, though. Have a quick look around. Nah. It doesn't... I don't think it shows you explicitly what can be opened and what can be interacted with. You know, I'm not sure if certain... Right, let's go to the tavern. Have a word with Fritz. I imagine he's in the tavern, being the layabout that he is. See if he can give me a lockpick. Ah. This looks like... No, scales probably means a grocer, doesn't it? Hello, guard. Nothing going on here. Not starting fights and causing mayhem. That looks like an impressive building. Could that be the tavern? No, that's the... Oh, I'm the blacksmith, aren't I? I thought it was. Right. Ah! You have discovered the tavern. Where is it? It's a really nice environment. You get the sense of the trees over there. I wonder how far you can actually go. That's the exciting thing about the start of an open world role-playing game. How far can we actually go into the distance there? I remember playing Skyrim for the first time and like the mountain. You think, oh, that's background. Turned out you could actually go there. How cool. Some kind of altercation happening here, maybe?
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitor.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting
even the
shit.
Austrian dukes Albrecht
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll
are
hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Yeah,
Deutsch
just
has gone so
chill.
far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next
All
to
boys will be
freshly
boys in
whitewashed
any
house.
century.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Oh, God. Well, I want a lockpick, and they have a lockpick. Or Fritz does. Should I do it or not? I have ulterior motives. I want to stay in with Fritz. So I might do it. I'll do it, but I need your help in return. That's what I want, really. So, yeah.
All right, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Crunner shows money to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen.
I'm going to try beating it.
I need more
Shit
than
out of
words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem. We'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
All right. Let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
Okay, folks, thanks for watching this first episode. I hope you enjoyed it. In the next one, we go through the remainder of this kind of tutorial opening area bit, and then the game opens up a little bit. But I need to cut these episodes down. I'm thinking between 30 and 45 minutes per episode, so I'll call the first one here. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Do like and share if you get a chance, and sub up if you haven't already. I've been Napyet, and I'll see you later. Bye, 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 bye.
Moving.